Well, what we did already with the coupe from Frankfurt, we didn't want to do a retro car as such. We didn't want to take it too literal. We just want some of the historic influences, but then we want to also get our new Volvo design DNA across with this car. And I think we managed to have a nice balance there between some really subtle but clear hints to the ES 1800, and of course have all our hallmarks, our features in there as well. They're not trying to be overly aggressive and really trying to attack you. They really combine the beauty in terms of the foam language from the P1800 Amazon ES era with the later era of Volvos that have this strong presence, this power on the road, you know, the 850 or these cars that are real icons as well. It's like two different kinds of icons, and we combine them with this car, so we have that calm, confident presence that we're looking for, together with really elegant, beautiful, premium appearance and surfacing. We basically extended the traditional Volvo vertical rear light signature that then expanded into the post. If you look into history, we extended it into the horizontal axis, by that giving it a much more, I would say, determined look in the rear, and you can really see a face in there, and it's a face that oozes confidence, and at the same time it maintains the really strong Volvo image and signature. Exterior designers, they would always want to have their concepts in a kind of a nice metallic, in a liquid silver or something, to show the exterior shape the most. So, you know, I'm happy that sometimes our color and material department, they convince us and they nearly force us to try new things with this. So I think the color is great and it works great on the show, especially in the combination with the interior. So I'm happy about it now, but you know, there was a time where we were like, okay, can't we just do it silver? You know, but no, we're great with it.
But basically, we've started with the design with the center infotainment system. So that's really the brains and the technology of the car, and that's displayed here in the center. And then around that, we built the architecture in a very pure, well-resolved architecture that's simple to read and makes the most of the natural materials that we're using. And then into that, we've then put 4 or 5 beautiful details. And the reason we can do that is because a lot of the switches have gone into this touchscreen in the center. So that frees up that element of making beautiful details rather than lots of switch work. Then mixed into that, we have the materials. So really with this car, we wanted to get the whole Scandinavian lifestyle, influences from fashion, and really picking up on that kind of feel of Swedishness. Then also you can see a textile here that's influenced really from the fashion industry, companies like Acne, where they have a play on things like suits, but then bring in bright colours like the carpet. So it's really playing on that kind of fashion influence. And then of course throughout the car, we've put in some beautiful craftsmanship details. And this is really bringing on the whole luxury of Volvo to push it for that more premium feel. For example, the stitch lines here, a little jewellery element on top of the seat. For instance, the since 1959 seatbelt that celebrates the fact Volvo had the 3-point seatbelt introduced in 1959. So to really capture Swedish lifestyle and use that as an influence for the design of the car, we thought it'd be fun to actually put one of the famous Swedish games into the back. And this is a game called Cup, and we've laid the components of the game under the glass, and basically you set your players up and you throw batons at each other's components or players, and in the centre ultimately you knock over the king. You'll also see we put the orange seat belts to celebrate the fact that Volvo is really good at safety and executing safety, and to highlight this element throughout the car. So the orange seat belts then threads through the car like a ribbon, almost going over the seats and into the front console. So there's lots of materials, clean Scandinavian design, creating a full ambience inside that makes you feel special and makes you feel tranquil, and really is a place that you don't want to get out and leave.